This conference will now be recorded.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Rajni Jain on behalf of agricultureinformation.com. I'd like to welcome you all to this online meeting. Please take a moment to review the guidelines for this online meeting posted in the chat window. I now request the moderator, Mr. Lakshmipati, to introduce the speaker and start the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rajini. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Lakshmipati. I will be moderating this meeting. Agricultureinformation.com likes to welcome to this meeting Dr. K Prasad, the Assistant Professor cum Scientist at Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Central Agricultural University, Pusa, Muzaffarpur, Bihar. Dr. Prasad will be speaking on the topic Post-Harvest Technology of Horticultural Crops. I now request the speaker to begin.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Without wasting time, I'm just coming directly to the topic of today's speech, and that is presentation. Today I'm just going to have a speech on the scope and importance of post-harvest technology of horticulture crops. This is a student-oriented speech, and it's mainly focused towards the academic research and employment opportunities in the field of post-harvest technology, how this field is going to have the enormous scope for the young researchers and young students who are pursuing their academics and research in horticulture and post-harvest technology. So before starting, I would like to tell about my academic qualifications and something about my research interests. So I done my PhD from IRI, MSc also from the same place, and presently I'm assistant professor at TCA Dholi, Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University. Before this, I also served as horticulture officer in Ministry of Urban Development in New Delhi. Apart from this, I wish to share that presently I'm involved in UG and PG teaching and research at RPCAU. We have also, as per our research is concerned, I have developed two varieties of vegetable crops, that is a garlic and one is of parval recently. I'm involved in teaching and research, and we have both aspects we are working on. So with this light introduction, I am going towards the presentation. So this is the content of this presentation, in which I will be talking about the importance and scope of post-harvest technology. What are the academics and research opportunities existing in it? What are the fellowships which are there in this field for the students and researchers? Employment opportunities for the students and researchers, and finally the concluding of this presentation. So as we all are aware that India produces a huge amount of fruit and vegetables, and we are self-sufficient now in fruit and vegetable, that is horticulture production. It is up to mark, and it is also have crossed the food grain production, that is our production of wheat and rice. If we combine that, this horticulture production has crossed it, and this shows the importance of these horticulture crops, not only in terms of quantity but also in terms of quality and price, marketability. So farmers are getting higher price of these horticulture commodities, and it's now a competing you can say competing affair with that of agricultural commodities. Although we have achieved a good amount of production in recent years, you can say in last decade, but still there are some issues like post-harvest losses, which are alarming, and which are at an alarming state extent. Some of the national and international organizations, like at international level, Food and Agriculture Organizations, FAO Room, stated that up to 40% of horticultural commodity get wasted at the post-harvest stage. Similarly, at national level, various institutes like Central Institute of Post-Harvest Engineering and Technology, CIFAT Ludhiana, it stated that up to for 15 to 18% of fruits and vegetables get wasted. And apart from that, Ministry of Food Processing Industries do their survey. For example, in 2015 it was done. Similar to that, other surveys are also there, like in case of Planning Commission, Niti Aayog, it conducted its survey in 2015 in UP and Bihar. So many nationwide surveys are going on, and it shows that the extent of post-harvest losses is higher, and it need to be controlled. So here comes the field, which is a branch of horticulture, that is post-harvest technology, which deals with the aspect of post-harvest management, reduction of these losses, and post-harvest treatments of these horticultural commodities, which involve all these fruit, vegetable, flowers, spices, and plantation crops. And this field is involved in the technology of harvesting, sorting, grading, storage facilities. So this post-harvest technology is involved in this important aspect. So as we know that as per the APIDA, Agricultural Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, New Delhi, we have a good amount of export of fruits and vegetables, not only in case of fresh as well as processed. So around, you can say around 10,000 crores of fresh fruits and vegetables are sent, exported from India, and we get a huge revenue out of that. Similarly, the food products, processed food products are also exported from India, worth of 26,000 crores in 2015-16. It is as per the data available at APIDA website. So this shows the importance of this proper post-harvest management. If we do proper post-harvest management, what benefits the country is going to get in terms of economy and commercial scale. So the process of this processing and post-harvest management required the knowledge that is the field of post-harvest technology. So this presentation is an attempt for compiling the information or presenting the information available in Indian context for admission, courses, research, and job opportunities available in India for young students and for young researchers who are ambitious to become post-harvest technologists, or who are just searching their opportunities in this field. So as I mentioned, both private as well as public sector is looking towards this post-harvest technology for the recruitment of their young researchers, young scientists, and manpower, so that they can work on it and they can just handle their produce in a much better way, and they can earn more money, and they can get, the farmers also can get more money. So let us start with the basic one. Like if we start with academic and research for post-harvest technology of horticulture, then in India it is done at 2 levels. That is starting from the BSc, Bachelors of Science. It is conducted, the All India Entrance Examination is conducted by ICR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, and it is a preliminary examination where students are screened based on the ranks, where the students are getting admitted to this universities all over India, agriculture universities, which are around about 65 agriculture universities and 5 central agriculture universities. So this All India Entrance Examination of ICR is going to fill the 15% of those seats of those universities, state universities. So similarly, remaining 85 is filled by the state itself through their state entrance examinations, and these examinations are conducted for bachelor's, master, and doctoral degree programs. So I will be having a very short glance on the degrees from where students can pursue it, the institutes. Like I'm just giving a glance, like IRI, New Delhi. It's located at New Delhi, and it's going to give the degree in post-harvest technology. Students can apply for this. through and GRF, because in here only MSc and PhD is there in post-harvest technology. Similarly, Indian Institute of Horticulture Research, which is ICR Institute, it's there in Bangalore, which gives a degree. And then Dr. YSR Parmar Horticulture University, Solan. Similarly, Govind Vallabh Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar, Uttarakhand. University of Horticulture Sciences, Bagalkot, Karnataka. Maharana Pratap University of Agriculture and Technology, Udaipur City, Rajasthan. Sher Kashmir University of Agriculture and Technology, Jammu. Gandhi Krishi Vigyan Kendra, GKVK, it's located at Bangalore, Karnataka. VCKV, West Bengal. UBKV, West Bengal. Bihar Agriculture University, Sabor. Birsa Agriculture University, Jharkhand. Navsari Agriculture University, Gujarat. Kerala Agriculture University, Thrissur. Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. Punjab Agriculture University, Ludhiana. Anand Agriculture University, Gujarat. Assam Agriculture University, Jorhat. Indira Gandhi Agriculture University, IGKV, that is Raipur. Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University, Pusa, Bihar. Regional, and apart from that, students have also scope in regional food research laboratories. National Institute of Agriculture Marketing, Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, CFTRI, Central Food Technology Research Institute, Mysore, CFET, Ludhiana, where students can go for their completing of their internship and other research activities, and apart from that, different KVKs. So this was I asked glance over the degrees where student can apply through their state agriculture university entrance examinations, as well as their central agriculture universities entrance examinations, which is conducted by the university itself. So that through that manner they can go for these colleges, and they can pursue this academic qualification of BSc, MSc and PhD through these colleges which I have just mentioned. After this, moving to the next section, that is national and international fellowships, scholarships related to post-harvest technology. So as we all know that financial support is something which just push the students for good research and a good academic activity. So these are some of the national and international fellowships which we just discussed now, which is there for the young students and fellows who want to pursue their academic and research in post-harvest technology, that is branch of horticulture, or you can also make it synonym to the horticulture, because both are one on the other hand, you can say the layout is the same for both the things. So let us move. The national fellowships like at national level, Indian Council of Agriculture Research. So ICR just provide National Talent Scholarship for the bachelor's degrees program. This fellowship previously, before 2015, it was around 1,000 per month, but now it has been increased and it has gone over 3,000 to 5,000, I think. So it is a basic scholarship which ICR provides. It is based on the rank of the student on the ICR entrance examination. So whatever rank the student will get, the ICR will just screen out and they will just offer the National Talent Scholarship for them. So similarly, the ICR also provides the JRF, Junior Research Fellowship, for master degree program. These JRF fellowships will be limited in number. They will be like 15% of the total seats which will be there for master's admission. During that, if a student is scoring a good rank above the cutoff of the master's JRF rank, then they are going to get that fellowship. Presently, the fellowship is recently increased. Previously, it was around 13,000 per month. Now it is gone up to, previously it was 88,000 per month. Now it is gone up to 15,000 per month for the JRF. So similarly, ICR also provides the SRF fellowship, that is a doctoral degree program fellowship. In this SRF also, the limited seats are there. Topmost 10% students get this fellowship, and in that around the fellowship is recently revised, and this revised fellowship is around 30,000 per month. And this fellowship of PhD, it vary according to the year also. Like the fellowship amount for the first 2 years will be different one, and then remaining tenure for the remaining tenure, it may be somehow more for that. Like so, so the SRF fellowship is there for ICR. And then state agriculture universities also provide the UG, PG and PhD scholarships. So the students who are not getting a rank in SRF merit, then JRF, ICR, JRF and ICR SRF merit, then they can opt for the state university, state government fellowship. It is available for all the degrees like UG, PG and PhD. Apart from that, central agricultural universities and central institutes, they also issue their own institute fellowship. So it is upon the student, if he has qualified the examination through the entrance examination of the central institute, then they may get the fellowship which is on the behalf of their own institute. For example, IIM New Delhi, it provides its own fellowship for the students. So it is upon the student, if he want to pursue it, he can avail it, or he can also opt for other fellowships. So after that, I want to mention there is the UGC National Fellowship for Doctoral Degree Program. So in this UGC National Fellowship, students have to just fill the form for the fellowship, and based on their percentage, which just got during their masters, they will be just ranked, and among them the limited number of students will get this UGC National Fellowship. Earlier this fellowship was also known as Rajiv Gandhi National Fellowship. So this is based on the percentage criteria which the student is going to score during their MSc program, and this fellowship will be provided in the PhD. So after that, UGC Inspire Fellowship is there. UGC give fellowship to the students who top or who just become first in their discipline during their masters. There is a minimum criteria of 15 students like that. So if that criteria is followed, and if a student is getting the highest marks among the their own class and their own discipline, then they can appear and they can apply for this UGC Inspire Doctoral Degree Fellowship, and they will going to get this fellowship from UGC, Department of Science and Technology. So similarly, CSIR JRF is there. CSIR JRF is for PhD. In the CSIR JRF, one have to appear for the entrance examination, which is conducted by CSIR, and in that entrance examination, the students who get top ranks, they are going to get this fellowship, and that fellowship will be applicable for the PhD program. So now moving to the international fellowships, like if a student want to go abroad, if you want to study outside India, then which fellowships are there which can be financial support to that student. So in this list there is the ICR National International Fellowship. So this ICR International Fellowship is for master and doctoral degree program. Master means if a student who is from other country, and if he want to study in India, for them during their masters, ICR Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Fellowship is there. And if a student who belongs to India, if he want to do his doctoral program outside India, then this Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Fellowship will be awarded to him. Before that, he has to submit a proposal along with the just agreement with that of advisory committee. So this fellowship is for the students who want to pursue their PhD from outside India, and it's the information is available at ICR website. So similarly, other fellowships are also there, like Commonwealth Scholarship in United Kingdom for the master and doctoral degree program. A student from India can apply for these fellowships and can pursue their academic and research from that country. Similarly, Borlaug Fellowship Program for USA, from USA is there for masters and doctoral degree program. So this is something which we just have a discussion on the fellowships which a student can avail during their academics and research. So coming up to the next section, that is skill development and job opportunities. So a student who is pursuing his academic and research in post-harvest technology, that is a branch of horticulture. So if a student is doing that, then which type of opportunities are there, job opportunities are there for him? So here we can mention that job opportunities for the aspirants is available in both government as well as private sector. So let us start with the government sector. So in government sector, scientist is a post in which students can apply after a PhD, and it is become mandatory from the last year, although UGC has just revised it for a few more years that PhD may not be mandatory. So it's according to that, student can apply for scientist, and as per ASRB, a student who is having PhD, he can apply for ASRB notification to be recruited as scientist. Here written examination as well as interview will be there, and student can prepare for this. Similarly, for lecturer, assistant professor, training associate, teaching associate in agriculture universities and colleges, a student can apply. For this, the student must have PhD or along with NET or MSc in the subject along with NET examination. So this is about the some of other posts are also there, like horticulture officer, section officer, ADH, assistant district horticulture officer. So these are some of the posts for which is conducted by DDA, Development Authority, Delhi Development Authority, SSC, Staff Selection Commission, and JB Jal Board, DSSB, New Delhi State Public Service Commission. So these organizations, they conduct the examination for horticulture officer, section officer, assistant district horticulture officer. It is a post at district level. So these organizations conduct these examinations, and the eligibility for this examination is the student must have completed his BSc from horticultural crops, or MSc from post-harvest technology, or MSc from this horticulture. Similarly, for civil services, student can apply who have done his basic degree of BSc agriculture in IAS as well as IFS. So in this, as you all know, that in case of IAS, student can go for agriculture as a subject, major subject, and apart from that, in forestry, IFS, student can choose botany. Along with that, he can choose agriculture engineering and that combination, and they can apply for this examination, which is a good opportunity for them. So similarly, other post is there, like assistant agriculture officer. Examination is conducted by State Public Service Commission, and the basic eligibility is BSc horticulture. So training assistant in SAUs, DRDO, IRI, CSIR. So a student, aspirant can apply for this, and the basic eligibility is BSc in the following subject. So apart from this, a student can also opt for sector of food sector, like food inspector, marketing inspector, agriculture development officer. Some of these posts is conducted by FSSAI, Food Safety Standards Authority of India, and the basic degree for this particular post is BSc in horticulture or food science or post-harvest technology, MSc in post-harvest technology. Apart from that, these FSI is also conduct for assistant director of horticulture. For that, MSc and BSc is the minimum eligibility. It may be in post-harvest technology as well as food science, food technology. So all those students are eligible to be appearing in this. So other posts like field specialist in organizations like NIAM, Spice Board, Coconut Board, KVKs. So these were separately conducted by those organizations, and the students who have done degree in post-harvest technology or horticulture, they are eligible for this. So coming to the private sector, we can say that agro-based multinational companies have a scope, students have a scope in applying for these agro-based multinational companies, where there is enormous opportunity for them as a scientist. Apart from that, commercial firms of dealing with fresh fruit, and the suppliers which are dealing with the fresh fruit handling, the suppliers and companies which are dealing with cold chain management, storage, those companies also offers jobs as a quality officers and food safety officers. And apart from that, as we all aware, the post-harvest technology is a field which provides opportunity of self-employment. If a student or if a candidate or if a aspirant want to go for his own processing farm, processing unit, he can do that through the channel of FSCI licensing, and he can start his own processing unit and can be a self-employed person, and he can just provide employment to other involved in this business. So from this presentation, we can conclude that post-harvest technology deals with both fresh as well as processed products, and it seeks and it attracts the attention of both government as well as private industry. And because of the increasing demand of this field, there is a need of young students and researchers for this enterprises, and the young students and researchers can opt and can explore the enormous scope which is existing in this field of post-harvest technology to build their future and to just give their contribution for the country. So these are some of the references. Students can go through it for a detailed study or for further study. Thank you very much. The talk is completed from my end. Now I hand over to the organizers.
Thank you, Dr. Prasad, for an excellent talk and presentation. I now request the participants to ask their questions. We'll also be posting the speaker's contact details in the chat window. Now, Dr. Prasad, can I request you to kindly stop sharing the screen?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah,
okay,
participants, the questions. Any questions? Please indicate your interest by putting on your mic, please. Yes, the first question could be from. Yes, Doc. Yes, any participant like to ask any question? What about Mr. Yagamati Ashok?
Thanks, Mr. Lakshmi.
You're welcome.
This is Mohan. Excellent presentation, K Prasad. But I don't know whether I can express this feeling, because agriculture.com, most of the members, premium members, is a little interest towards the business entrepreneurship, and I don't think, but all your presentation is excellent. A benchmark, a Bible book, or maybe Bhagavad Gita for the young upcoming students and research scholars. And basically, today is the record. I think you have. I should congratulate to you and as well as the agriculture organization that getting so much of strength. 38, 37 people are attending for your seminar. I think next time, at least next presentation, if you can just put in an entrepreneurial opportunity for the post-harvest field, that will be definitely helpful to the India and as well as the young entrepreneurs. And once again, and thanks for you. And I request on this occasion, kindly make in such a way, because you are a doctorate in the field and you are directly doing all the research, and you have a close netted with all the throughout the globe. I mean, India organization in the basically agriculture sector, post and harvest this thing. And I sincerely wish that you should do concentration on the entrepreneurship opportunity for the post-harvest. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mohan Sahab. Actually, your appreciating words means a lot for us. You are right that today's session was mainly dedicated towards, oriented towards students for their masters and BSc and PhD research and their opportunities which they have in field of post-harvest technology. I will. I accept your invitation in future. We will work on this aspect which you have mentioned, entrepreneurship development, because it is also a good section which is need to be covered. Thank you very much for your appreciating words. I thank you very much. Thank you again.
Thanks a lot, Prasad. All the best.
Yeah, thank you.
sir.
Question. Next question, please. Who is interested to ask the next question? Mr. Yagamati Ashok.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Lakshmipati sir. Thank you, Prasad sir, for your presentation. Actually, I joined in the middle at the time where you are telling about APEDA and all those things. But to be frank, I think it was good for students, this seminar. But my question is, what is the basic things that a farmer should follow for reduce post-laurel? How to improve the keeping quality? Can you have explain a little bit on this? I don't know whether I not listened in the starting. I came in the middle, joined in the middle.
Yes,
From students and parts of that thing is very good, excellent to have a good career in there. But nowadays FPOs are becoming more popular, and I feel if you have put some light on from farmers' perspective, how we can reduce for few crops like vegetables, basically.
Okay.
Please.
Like sir, as you mentioned, for reducing post-harvest losses, the management starts right from the harvesting, irrespective of whether the commodity is fruit or vegetable. We can go for the main aspect. We can go for right from the harvesting. We have to take care. Like in case of fruits, if we can go like for mango, papaya, sapota, we can go for some pre-harvest sprays during harvesting. Like recently salicylic acid, apart from that ethylene for color development, those pre-treatments can be given. After the harvesting, we can go for some basic operations like pre-cooling. Generally the farmers they just skip this step, but these operations give a higher shelf life to the commodities. Also, the equipments which we are using for harvesting the fruit crops or vegetable crops, that's also important, which is to be taken care by the farmers. If we provide good information, reliable information through a proper channel, like through the local language to these farmers, then definitely changes will come. Because farmer bear losses at the marketing stage due to loss in the quality. And if we go for proper post-harvest management, especially before harvesting, at the time of harvesting, and after harvesting, as you told, and then at that stage, apart from that, marketing criteria, as you mentioned, FPOs, it plays an important role. Like farmers can have their own groups, self-help groups. They can make their groups for better marketing opportunities, and sorting and grading, those type of things can be done by the farmers to fetch higher price. Like for example, I will just give you that in case of vegetable, as you told me to have a mentioning of a vegetable crop. In case of tomato, previously there was a huge losses in case of Pusa region, where tomatoes were fetching less price at the seasonal duration. Farmers have started making processing of these varieties, especially these tomato varieties. They're going for ketchup and sauce. So it is also upon the farmers, and it is our duty also to convey them properly so that they can do these operations at their farm level, and they can earn some money from the section of their produce which is going to be a waste. Like if higher low price is there, they are just going to just have a very less output of that commodity, so they can go for value addition. And as you told, they can have some groups among themselves for better marketing. They can have a good contact with the market, as well as here we notice that many farmers are in contact of us, and they come and they meet us, like papaya growers. They come to us, they ask about the squash making and other such processing. Similarly, in case of tomato, they ask for ketchup and other value-added products. So using these facilities, even our extension activities are also in that manner, so that we can just provide the information in their own local language, and they can attempt these techniques in their channel. And definitely, as you mentioned, By these efforts, presently we are doing, and we are getting a good support from the farmers, and farmers are also doing a good level of increasing their level of processing. I hope, Dr. I have answered.
Yeah. One thing you're telling about salicylic acid to spray before harvesting. It will works for vegetables also. And my one more option is that how about silicon? Does silicon really plays an important role for improving the keeping quality of vegetable and leafy vegetables like that, please?
Okay, sir. I will not be touching silicon much, but I will be talking about salicylic. So some crops, like in case of vegetables, your capsicum, and in case of fruits like mango and other climatic fruits, they have responded very well. One of my research article is also there on salicylic effect of salicylic acid on quality of mangoes. I have worked on this aspect, and we have observed that the result is very nice. It is published in one of research journal of having global impact factor. Journal of Plant Biochemistry and Biotechnology. So what we observed in our last few years, that these novel molecules in recent time, like nitric oxide treatment or ozone treatment or your salicylic acid treatments, so these treatments have high impact on the shelf life, and farmers are also slowly they are adopting it. Like some of my friends who are in Mumbai, they used to use these chemicals in their bagging technology. Like they use these nanoparticles, these compounds in the bags, and then those bags are just given at the stage of fruit bagging. That is before the fruit is harvested, when it is a good stage. Even you can say that from the fruit setting stage also they can use it, and after during transportation also. Like as you may be knowing that KMNO4 or those ethylene absorbents are used in bagging. So similarly, these molecules are also now used. These not only the salicylic. I'm not talking about salicylic here. I'm just going further extent that other molecules like KMNO4 or this ethylene absorbents. Apart from this, these are there for the pre-harvest treatments, or at the time of harvesting, we can just spray it to have a good quality. So recently we have observed that farmers are also adopting this, and in future there may be more such technologies. Like in case of we have recently worked on edible coatings, and in case of papaya we worked on the edible coating from the leaf powder of the papaya, that is leaf extract. It has also shown good results. So in future we may expect that such good technologies will be coming.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Lakshmipati, sir. Thank you, Prasad, sir.
Thank you, Doctor.
Any questions, please? Anybody interested to ask questions? Okay, that is all we have for the day, looks like, and we have completed the round of questions. I'd like to thank the speaker, Dr. Prasad, on behalf of Agriculture Information, for taking his time to speak with us. I now request the organizer of the meeting, Ms. Rajendra Jain, to please close the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmipati, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Lakshmipati. I'd like to thank the speaker, Dr. K Prasad, for taking the time to talk with us. I also like to thank all the participants for their time. The meeting will now be closed.